Yep.
Start.
Demons' names
Double
that
check.
have
We're
power.
good.
Oh, you started.
Yeah, so if you say Brianna, then you have
Yeah,
power.
over that deep.
Get out.
So, previously on Curse of Strahd, each of you were drawn to Barovia for a different purpose. Some to be united with love lost, others to bear holy artifacts, one in search of his master, and another in search of her destiny, somehow entwined in the very fabric of this place. You met the Gypsy Queen, who read your fortunes. You met the Lord of this land, Strahd von Zarovich, and you drove a stake through the heart of a desperate girl named Irina.
Oh no, really not far back.
One of you died and was returned. Others were sculpted by the horrors of werebeasts and hags, and yet nothing compared to the evil each of you confronted in yourselves. The hag Morgantha deceived Glinfin reunited with his family. And we will start with Rillirn, stepping into his room at the Blue Water Inn, which currently lies vacant. Besides its two other residents, Annalie and Amadeus, who are boarded up in another room. Rillirn, you step into the room you've been before. The door opens. Inside, you see the tables turned, the beds overthrown, a pile of blankets lying musty on the floor where you'd spent the night before. The room dark. You walk inside, thinking about all that had happened that day. The hag leaving with the child, Jezebel. The other boy, Edward. A worthy sacrifice? Or a lapse in judgment? Desperation? You toil with your actions of that day, remembering the funeral and dragging the body through the street. And yet the one thing that you still see is the two yellow eyes of that black cat staring at you as it comes walking down that street, curling between legs, searching the bodies. And you still think, did it work? You look around your room, completely overthrown, and you find yourself looking for a place to sleep. You look around, you begin to pick up a chair and set it over to the side. You pull some of the blankets off the floor. You nudge at a piece of wood that broke off the bed frame. And something catches your eye across the room. The glint of light coming in through the slats of the window. You recognize it to be glass. You walk over to it. Looking down, you move a blanket and find one of your watches. In your rage, it must have fallen out of your pocket. It's smashed to the floor, the top hinge of the stopwatch broken. The hands spun and stopped. You weren't there to wind them. You recognize it to be the watch you wound when Amadeus drove that stake through Irina's heart. One moment you won't be able to return to. What do you do? go and you move your hands, trying to force the lock. The pins moving. They click and you think you have it for a moment before forcing it, and all of a sudden the glass shatters where it was cracked, and the shards spray around the room, dancing, little glinting at your feet.
I try to collect them together real quick. Try to get the pieces just together.
And you grasp at them, scraping them across the floor until a larger piece, it nips into your hand. You find yourself picking glass out of your fingers. You stare down, looking at that watch, broken, just like everything else you've done. It wasn't good enough.
At this point, just fed up with it, and I'm gonna start breaking some of the other watches.
And you take your watches out of your pockets, looking at them. You begin tossing them across the room, shattering. Glass flying across the room. You pick another one, throw it at the other side of the room. It shatters, metal clinking. You see the hinge break and fall to the side. Little ornate pieces of gold chipping. You pick another one. You throw it across the room and it bursts. Another memory, another moment gone. Not that you'd ever get to a point where you might be able to return. You'll never make it, not without Mordenkainen, not without your master. You have no hope. What was the point of any of them? You pick them up, throw another one, take another one, fling them out of your pockets, they go skittering across the room. You grab and toss, until you see one of them, a chain special from a chain. You pick it up, holding it tight between your fingers. You stare at that wall at the far end, that window. And you can't let it go. You know what it is. It's the one watch, the first watch you've had. You want to throw it out that window. But something stops you. You look down and it's gyros. The watch you set that day. You remember staring at the grandfather clock on the wall mere moments after he passed, thinking what had happened. Thinking the years you saw wasted from his life as your friend, a mere boy, aged. Becoming a teenager, becoming a man, growing old, past his years, slowly wilting away to skin and bone, and then to a dried husk on the floor. As the magic streamed from your fingers, there was nothing you could do. You look at that watch. You go and you wind it slowly. Out of muscle memory, you go and you look down to the octopus that should have been sitting at your side, and it's not there. You think, did I place him somewhere? Did I set him down? Was I getting ready for bed? You look around the room, and there, glinting in the shadow of moonlight that streams through that far-off window, you see the glass orb, dark. Glass cracks beneath your feet as you walk across the room. You go to pick it up. You see the dark, swirling shape of the octopus. He's down on the lower half of the ball, as if he's trying to get away from you. But as you turn it, you see a large crack in that glass, as in your rage, you must have fallen from your waist, cracked on the floor. What do you do?
still holding the watch, I've already picked up the octopus orb thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just hold both of them and just kind of hug them tight and just kind of sob and kind of cry out. It's like, I'm sorry. Just kind of for a few minutes or so.
You do that, finding yourself sitting on a bed that you turned back over. The octopus kind of sits there in the far reaches of the orb, always further away from you as it can be. You see it almost looks scared as it goes and puts a tentacle out, and it touches the glass where the crack was. As it moves, the suckers on it, tracing the line. You think it will hold, but you dare not drop it again. And you think to yourself, you've never been so careless before. You sit on that bed for some time before slowly drifting. You keep it tucked beneath your arm as you lean over on your side, wary with all that happened that day. You find yourself drifting slowly off to sleep. As you lay there, looking down at that crystal ball, you watch the glass as you're almost pulled into it. You drift away into sleep, and yet you're no longer in your bed. You're no longer in your body. You're somewhere in the Squalish Woods, surrounded by large black trees. There, off in those woods, you see a black pane of glass, a mirror. You see a crow fly past it, and there's two of them. As it mirrors across, you find yourself shifting forward, looking at this large black mirror somewhere in these woods. Moonlit, something comes out of the underbrush. A deer turns and looks. It doesn't see you. So it walks into the clearing. Stares at itself in the glass for a moment. And somewhere off in the distance, wolves begin to howl. You see the deer turn. It looks around. And then begins to shift and shed. Fur grows from it as it slowly morphs from a deer into a wolf. It then sits, leans up at the sky, and gives a howl in return. The high, piercing sound of it shatters the glass. And as it sheds away, you find yourself staring again at your ceiling in your room. You look down, where you think your body might be, and yet you're floating above it. You're flying, floating above your room. You look out at that window to hear something. You begin to drift slowly towards that window, almost swimming through the air. You look out that window there, and a black cat traces through the streets of Valaki. You follow it out that window as it wraps around a corner, and you know where it's going, to the church. It hops up on the windowsill and slinks inside. You follow it. walks beneath the pews, tracing that shadow until it jumps up on top of a cot. There's a person lying in that cot. You recognize him immediately. It's Glinfin. The cat sits on his chest, looking down at him. You watch and wait, and that's all it does. It sits there, waiting. Time passes. There's a noise. The cat turns its head. It sees a child that's woken up. The child sees the cat, and quietly, he walks over to it, puts his hands on his knees, and the cat jumps off and runs out to the front of the cathedral. The boy follows it, chasing the kitten. He looks behind him to see if his parents have woken. They haven't. And he follows it out the window, or out the doors, down through the streets. You watch as this child is led off by this black cat. You follow it. And as the two of them go through a hole in one of the walls and shed away into the black night, you find your body suddenly pulled back as if by a string with a cord at the base of your neck. You're pulled, until you find yourself sifting into your body again, lying there, heavy as a stone, no longer light and flying. You lie there, your eyes involuntarily they close. And then slowly, they open again. It's morning, and you're awake.
Oh.
The two of you
Perfect dreams.
had spent the night in your own room. You had not tied her up.
No.
You left her alone in her bed.
You wake up with several bite marks.
Listen, I ate some garlic. I threw a bunch of clothes on myself. You know, it should be good.
I don't think just eating something gets it into your blood.
You wake up in the morning.
That's what we do.
Amadeus, you look over, worried that she won't be there. And yet, as you turn, a veil of relief is pulled, and you feel your heart just sigh as you're able to sit up and you see your sister is laying there asleep in her bed. She hadn't moved the whole night.
This hoe didn't go nowhere. Oh my god.
It rains, drizzling outside your window. You can hear it. It's morning. As you sit up, you begin to stir slightly. Everyone's awake. What do you do?
Good morning, Amadeus.
Good morning, Eileen. Good to see you. Still have some more garlic clothes in my mouth.
Did you sleep good?
I did actually, surprisingly.
It's good.
How about you?
Did I sleep good?
That is a good question.
Actually, surprisingly, yes.
Okay. Actually, surprisingly, yes.
Mine.
What am I supposed to say right now?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
As far as you know, Glinfin and Kala were asleep at the church
Oh yeah.
with their child.
I think we should go check on Rillirn and maybe go see Glinfin.
Yeah. Let's go see Glinfin and Kala. I'd like to see them. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
You
it.
get up,
check out Rillirn.
close together.
Okay. I'll come with you.
You leave your room as well.
I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit.
Okay.
Just kind of
Just
stay
lay
in
there
my bed
staring.
thinking, staring at the ceiling.
I'm gonna knock on his door.
You do that and you hear
Rillirn, are you awake?
Yes. Feel free to come on in.
Okay. We both go inside.
You do that. You see the room overturned as we'd seen before, but now glass and the watches laid out across the room, broken.
Now, we really see who walks in.
You recognize him immediately to be those watches that he had been twisting and turning day after day.
I just whispered on, I nudge Amadeus.
You guys ignore us.
I nudge Amadeus, and I just look around the room and I give him a look. I give you a look.
Do I have any watches left? I didn't even
Okay.
think about asking that. Because I had ones that weren't set. Did I only throw ones that were set?
You threw most of the ones that were set and maybe a few that weren't. How many did you have that weren't set?
4 that weren't set. 5 that were.
Okay. So let's say you have maybe 2. You have Gyro's watch.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
Gyro's watch and maybe another memory, and then.
Oh, I just got rid of all the memory ones. Because I assumed I threw all of
So you
them.
have Gyro's, and then you have, let's say you have maybe 2 watches left.
Okay.
Rillirn, I think we wanted to go see Glinfin was doing this morning.
Yes, yeah, I should have been, I should have heard more. Yes, we most definitely should see him. I think something might have happened to him late last night. Why do you say that? I don't know if it was just a vision or not, but I have one of the experiences that I've had recently, these crazy out of body experiences, and I saw the black cat walk up onto his chest. I don't know what it did to him or if it did anything, but it walked up onto his chest, sat there for a while, and then left. And we should definitely go and check on him, see what's the matter.
Yes, let's get going.
Yes.
I actually gotta jump out the window.
You're right earlier.
Jump down the stairs.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, you walk down the stairs and come out that front door, which remains unlocked as you busted it. The hinges bent and warped, and of course the lock is scooted off to the side along a piece of the handle. You push past it and try and close it the best you can behind you. You turn out, begin to walk down the street. You walk until you hear the bells. The Church of St. Andrew's busy, people talking, chatting inside and out. You see a few of them sitting leaned up against a tree, just discussing all that happened so far in this town. They kind of stop as they see you coming. They nod their heads silently and you walk past them. You see the wreaths of garlic that you hung on the sconces outside the church, and you remember now that Father Lucian lay inside, for all appearances, dead, so far as you know. You come to those front doors, open them, you see other people chatting. Father Lucian nowhere in sight. And you don't see Glinfin or Kala or their child anywhere. You look around for a minute. You see many cots that are no longer inhabited, but it's still pretty early morning and they aren't anywhere to be seen.
Is there someone close by to like that I can ask?
Sure, yeah. You see a woman, she's kind of tending to her bags in the pew. She turns and looks at you. Yes?
Excuse me, did you see, his name was Glinfin, he wore a red, he's very colorful person.
Yes.
Did you know where they went?
I haven't seen them this morning. They must have left very early.
Okay, you didn't see them leave?
No, I'm afraid not. Sorry.
That's okay. Do you know if anyone could have seen them go that we could talk to?
I woke fairly early myself. You might ask around, but
We could see if one of the town guards, one of the gates knows.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of them would be there. would have seen
It's
them.
not like him to leave without saying anything. Thank you.
Isn't.
We'll
course.
ask around.
Thank you. Let's go check with one of the watch guards.
Sounds good.
You go walking over to the guards. You see the man that you very often
guy.
given the gold.
Not this time.
Yeah.
He looks down. Hey, you want to leave?
No, not this time. Thank you though.
All right.
We were wondering, did you see a man dressed in bright red, similar to mine but red, pass by through here?
The Vistani.
And the Vistani, yes.
Yes. No, they are not allowed in this town, Vistani. I don't know how she got in. I saw them leave this morning. I say good riddance.
He
Oh.
left.
Did they had a small child with them?
Yes, they did.
Oh, good. Okay.
He left.
They said nothing to you about it? Just went out the door?
Yes, they don't say anything of note that I can think. I saw him come from down the streets. I think perhaps they had come from the inn. I do not know.
They came from the inn?
It was very early.
Are you sure they didn't come from the church?
They might have stopped at the church, but they definitely were coming from the inn when I saw them last.
Oh,
You
let's go
should
back.
check. You must have left
Yeah.
something
Okay, we
then,
left
yeah.
something. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll go back
Let's
to
go.
the inn.
Let's go check.
Hey, come back now. He
Of
points at you.
course. We're not using this gate
No,
again.
never again.
What gate was this? The
West.
last one? East?
The
I always
west gate.
forget. I think
It's
the south
west.
gate.
West.
It is west.
No.
Never go in the West Gate.
Never again.
Hey, you walk
South,
backwards,
north, east.
blue water in. You come inside and you'd overlooked it before, but you see a piece of paper. Parchment sitting over
Hmm.
2 bottles.
How did you miss that?
Jazz. Indeed.
He left. And that must be the best for them.
You turn over the note and see, thanks, Glinfin, TM, the Magnificent.
Sounds like him.
Sadly, is how he would say goodbye.
Well, hopefully we see them again.
Yes, I do sincerely hope so.
I think Rillirn can hold on to these.
I'll hold this one.
Which one is that?
That's
Mother's Milk. You don't know the name of that one.
Gross for barbarian, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. It's off. I just want to know.
I think didn't we learn that last time you drink it you get super strong, but then you die in a few days?
I'm dead anyway.
She can't die again.
Anyway. Well,
Can't kill us already dead.
Amadeus, what do you want to do?
My wife made the choice.
Actually, I'll make the choice.
I think we should go for that mansion that disappeared.
Oh, you still want to come?
Yeah.
No.
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we? I don't know if I trust his judgment anymore.
We all make poor judgment calls every once in a while.
You were
Pressure?
such a poor big last night.
That's.
Yesterday.
Well,
Oh, you mean some small thing? No, he almost got us killed. That's not a small thing. We had to hold him down, Amadeus.
Listen, you've all been stupid.
Amadeus,
It's
Are
not
you
like
serious?
You were mad at me killing Irina for a long time.
yes. I
Should
know.
we really just hold a grudge? Because
Hold a grudge? I don't trust him anymore. I don't know how you can. With his poor choices, affected our entire group. Just because of what
so
he
what,
wanted.
you just want to leave him?
No, I'm just saying I don't trust him anymore.
We don't have to trust him.
So I don't think if we should go off in the middle of the woods trying to find this random mansion that disappears in.
Well, what do you want to do then?
I don't know.
Okay. That's the answer I was expecting.
Really. So that would be the next best bet.
Friggin' woman.
So that would be the next best bet?
I think we should check it out. We were gonna check it out before, and then something came up.
I understand my actions yesterday were less than ideal, very lacking in many areas. And I do sincerely apologize for what I've done. And you do not have to come. I appreciate your willingness to,
For them,
more or less, but
as annoying as it was yesterday, I do forgive you.
I appreciate you asking for forgiveness. I appreciate that greatly. Yes, thank you very, very much.
She might take a little more time to come around.
Understandable. I know you were much more worried about it yesterday. And if there's, it doesn't matter what has happened. I need to go there, and I have to be more prepared. I have to be able to protect both of you, because I do still care very much about you, and I cannot fail again. And I have to do more. I have to be ready next time. And the only way I can do that is to go to the mansion. So,
Well, I'll be with you. And leave you alone. So, talking about trust, I had to chain you up and watch over you. So, just to point that out.
Okay.
I am the best source of your condition anyways, sadly.
Sounds more like enforced than a choice, but I guess I'll go.
Appreciate it.
Admiral, city looks good.
Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave Valaki?
Is there like a glass blower kind of place?
You're not sure. You hadn't.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
so-
I don't know why I would think I would know.
Can I concentrate
We need to go
garlic
check-
into a needle? Just an idea.
We need to go
I
check on Erwin.
Garlic infused.
Oh yeah. We should check on it.
Let's go check on
Yes.
Erwin.
Yeah, let's go check on Erwin.
I'm gonna
Yes, I
walk
totally
back
forgot
to
about
where
that.
Erwin is.
I'll be there.
You walk through those streets. Again, they're much quieter than before the incident with the poison. As you walk through streets, seeing only a few people, you eventually come to the Airsex stockyard, and then forward past that, you do see that street where you left Erwin, propped up in an alleyway. You walk over to that alleyway and you see nothing.
Oh,
Any
he's not
feathers?
there?
Now you look around on the dais and you don't see any feathers, but you do see a scuff mark in the mud. You can go ahead and roll investigation. You do? Okay, you could roll survival, is that?
No, actually, that's gonna be a 10.
10? Okay.
Thought I
With
had
that,
last.
it looks like he might have been dragged through the mud.
What does it look like, Amadeus?
Looks like he was dragged.
Drag.
I've got some drag marks over here, but I don't know by what. There's no feathers.
Is
What
there any
about
sign
the
of another
stockyard?
prison?
Remember the guard was gonna take him to the inside the stockyard.
Is there another set of feet or anything nearby showing?
I don't see any now.
Drag.
I wonder if it was something to do with the wear
Is there
ratings
any-
then.
Steps?
Yeah, you follow those marks. They continue through the mud and then suddenly they're gone.
Looks like there were some steps, but they disappear.
So maybe.
I wonder if there's something with the wear ratings
I
then.
think it has to.
Okay.
It would make
Maybe
sense.
his brother even thinking him dead.
Oh.
That could cause a lot of problems
I
actually.
was just thinking about that.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't already like us, so.
Yes.
I think I don't know. It's out of our hands. He's not here. I think we should go check on
Yeah.
the woman.
Lady Bachman.
I think we should go check on Lady Bachman.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Let's go check on Lady Doctor.
We all have different names.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to go check on her.
Yeah. You all go? I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you walk back through those streets. Until eventually you come to that old house, decrepit. Wreaths and flowers have been strewn about it, making it look a bit nicer, and at the same time, beneath the shallow wreaths of flowers and foliage, it's still old and worn down. You see faces peering out the window, sorrowful. There's at least 3. You can't tell male or female until you get closer and you see a man, a woman, some sort of strange looking woman with a mustache. No, you see it's a very effeminate looking man. As he stares down, turns away, and then opens up his book, sighing. All of them are very they have a lot of movement and emotion expressed in their faces. They're animated. You're unable to discern whether or not their emotions are true or if they are truly mourning. As you walk over to the front door, it opens before you. You see Ernst. Yes?
We'd like to see Lady Wachter.
Lady Wachter is dead. And he closes the door.
I push my foot out. We'd like to see Lady Wachter.
Lady Wachter has been buried.
Buried? Where?
In a crypt at the church. Where else? He goes and tries to close the door.
Let it close. To the church.
Yes.
We walk there.
Okay, you leave and journey back the way you came. Eventually you come to the church and you walk past the gate beside the church. There are a few people sitting there, kneeling at gravestones. A woman cries, mourning. Her child kind of stands there confused about what's going on. And you see a few large mausoleums standing, leaned. They're quite old, soft earth given away, and they a bit lopsided, but they're still very nice, gothic. There's parapets with gargoyles, small, lean out, and the rain drips water streaming from their tongue. You walk over to it and you read the names there. You see Nikolai Wachter. And then you see another spot underneath it. The name had not yet been carved, but you assume that it would be Lady Wachter.
Thank God she's above ground.
I thought they were burying her or burying her.
I didn't think they were either. Maybe this is what they meant though, because she is
Most
above
likely.
ground.
But she's gonna be stuck in there.
Yeah.
She can't. She's not gonna be able to open up the. I mean, I
There
don't
should
think
be.
she'd be.
There's a door.
Is
Is there a door?
It's actually pressed stone, and it looks like there's a seal around it.
That you would need to open from the outside.
Yeah, that you'd have to probably pry open.
It's
I also-
hard to pry open.
Go ahead and roll insight.
That's better at least.
13?
Now you figure with a proper wedge, you might make easy work of it.
I'm also talking about the casket though. Like, will she be able to actually push that off of herself to get
Who
out
knows?
of
Maybe
this?
she's already awake. We don't know how long
It
it's
is
supposed
glass.
to
She could break through.
Hopefully.
Right.
We don't know how weak she'll be afterwards.
I think we should get in and check.
Yes.
be. I think so too.
Do you think you could open it on the dais, or would you need help with that?
I need something to pry it open with.
You can use my staff.
Let me. I should do it.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pry it open.
Go ahead and roll strength.
Freaking body builder over here.
20, baby.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Didn't even
it
mean
takes
nothing.
no time at all. You go and you pop it, and the whole thing just crashes to the ground. In doing so, you know to smell it, and well, it doesn't smell dead. Even if there was another body inside, you expect some sort of stench, but nothing. You go and you're able to look kind of inside. You see where the casket was slid. You're able to grab it. There you see feet, her dress, and as you pull once more, you see hands crossed and a book on top of her face. She kind of
Oh my gosh.
I think it's been long enough.
Yes.
I think you're good.
Joyous. She goes and closes it. And you open this.
Can I like make like a loud noise? Like for people, are people around right now?
You see a grieving,
Strike a thunderbolt.
where grieving people over there, and then there's a few outside, hanging outside the.
Rillirn, can you do anything to make some noticeable for people to come over here?
I think I have an idea.
All right, go for it.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand outside, like, kinda off to the side of the door,
I'm gonna tell her. Hold on, we need a little for people to come over here.
and I'm gonna cast lightning bolt straight into the sky,
Okay.
because normally it just comes straight from me, but
You do that, and
Cast
a
it up.
huge crack of lightning and thunder collapse around it. People turn their heads, and a white flash of light. Oh, what was that?
I'd like
People
to
come
move out
running
of the
out
way
of
so
church.
they don't see that I was there.
I think
Can I do that?
yes.
Roll for stealth.
Okay. What is my stealth?
Don't think so. They're,
Yo, cast
they're
that spell
oblivious
on
to
me now,
lizard.
real
They don't
quick.
think they would care even if you would wear the thing. I don't know.
That's still 15
That's
though.
pretty good, yeah.
So,
Okay.
I would hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's not obvious that it came from you by any means. No
Okay.
one was really paying attention until
Good.
that flash of light. People can stream out. What was that? You see the doors open from the church as people come out dressed in their white robes, the volunteers.
It looks like something's happened in the crypt, everyone.
Stand back, children, stand back.
I nudge. I look at Lady Doctor.
She jumps out. I'm risen.
Holy.
Oh, children, gather. I have seen the face of death. I have gazed upon it. And yet I am released back unto this world. Oh.
Maybe we should just actually kill her.
People are terrified, looking up in shock. You see a woman,
Oh.
fates landing with a thud on the soft earth. People kind of turn. Oh, Lady Walter is risen. She's risen from the dead. People kind of scurry about. You see one of the volunteers kind of rush over. Go and fetch the father. Madam, are you all right? Oh, I am quite faint. Being dead is not easy work. She goes and lifts her hand. He takes it. Follow me, miss. Follow me. She leads them
Yeah. through
the cemetery, walking between gravestones. People all gaping in awe. Oh, the morning Lord has done this. It's clear as day. Morning Lord. He's not abandoned us after all. She's alive. We're not alone.
False hope there.
We'll begin to
There's no bone
clap as she walks through the graveyard into the church. She turns around only for a moment. Looks at you. You see the smile in the corner of her mouth as she dare not show it. She turns and walks through those large oak doors beneath stained glass of saints and the bright sun of the morning Lord. People turn, they all turn away from you as they begin following around, chattering. What was in life? What happened? Oh, gods. As they kind of all return back towards the church, and you're left there, and most of them all gone.
We should
Well, they do
probably
separate.
peek in and make sure the father is alright though. Just a quick see.
He's probably awake as well.
You sure?
That means they all have already been awake.
That's
She was
true.
already awake when we
Yeah.
got her.
I don't think we need to worry.
Okay.
That's fine.
Shall we?
I am interested about the bones, so should we find those?
Do we know about them? Because I
Yes.
think the father. Okay, because I thought the father only told Glinfin that. But did Glinfin tell us? Because I know that.
Yes, he mentioned it.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah.
I think we should maybe find that before we go somewhere else. Valaki's gone through a lot, and we haven't stayed here nearly long enough. We have a place to stay, and we could always help them out first by actually protecting the church.
Yeah.
They were stolen.
Good.
Somebody has them. What about Ezek? He's still running around.
He's also a fugitive now.
Yeah, it's true, but so what's happened to him? I don't know. What's gonna happen now? We could just leave, I guess. She's going to probably be the new leader, I'm guessing that's, but also,
Most likely.
I don't really know. Or should we just leave and, I don't know. There's still good work to be done here too, even for a little bit.
There's always good work to be done everywhere in this place. It's terrible here.
True.
Fair point.
But the bones were stolen. They were taken.
Yes. That is definitely something to worry about.
And I don't know, Ezek sounds like someone who would do that, right?
Could be.
Could be. I
There's
don't-
potential, yes. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know his motivations. I mean, if you two would like to do that, you can. I don't think I would be ready enough if something happened to even help. I need to go to the mansion.
Ready enough. There's so much out there as well, though.
But the mansion could provide answers. It can show. I could find Morgan Kane in there.
We could just take one day. Maybe the mansion not even there right now.
We don't know that. We don't know if it's even there, exactly. We still need preparations. We should still pack some food and maybe get a horse.
Just take a
It's
day.
a long journey.
See if we can find some evidence or trail of these bones. And then we can
See
find
what
out
happens
we can
throughout
do.
the day. Yeah. Now that Lady Voctor and
One day.
possibly the father are awake.
I don't think they can do it.
You can wait a day. There's nothing. I think we'll be
I could
okay.
wait a day and then something else could happen. I could
What do you
let
mean?
you guys down again. We would not. Something bad could happen again, and
I think
I
we're more
can't do
safe
it.
in here than we are out there. We've run into some really bad things out there. I think we're
Yes.
safer in here for one more day than we would be out there. And it's already like the middle of the day. We walked around half the morning.
yes,
We can leave right in the morning. I still think we have a full day that we could spend at least seeing what everyone's up to and maybe asking a few questions. We'd have to ask the father. He's really the only one that knows about the bones.
maybe
Ask around.
maybe you two can do that, and I can go find Esmeralda. I can get everything ready so that we can just go there and make sure that we can go to the mansion.
I don't need to go off on your own.
Yeah, you don't even
I
know where
really
she
need to
is.
go. I really cannot. I don't think I can do anything here.
But you won't even make it. You're gonna. That's the thing. You're on.
I'm
foot.
gonna go get I'm gonna go get a horse. I will make it there before daybreak. I have to go there.
To the tower.
Yes, at least to the tower to see if I can find Esmeralda there. I understand and I want to help here, but I don't think I'm able to. I'm useless right now. I need to study more and learn more.
Well, I am not gonna let him go off on his own. So maybe we come back and we'll circle back around to this.
We should go at least check the father, just to make sure.
We can, of course, yes. We can go check with the father, see what he has to say.
All right, let's walk to the church.
You walk over towards the church and it's bustling with all sorts of talk, people of death, what this all means, what happened to the Baron. So much has happened so far in this town in just one day.
Wow. He was a good idea.
Talking about Ezek, if he had done this. And people just swimming in thoughts. You see many of them worried and downtrodden, and at the same time their minds open to the thought that someone returned from the dead. What does this mean for us? You walk through the crowd and you come to the father's door, a small room off to the side. There you see Yeska, kind of standing, wide-eyed, boy, maybe 12, blonde, kind of skittish. Looks about.
Yeska, is he still sleeping?
He doesn't want to be bothered.
We need to see it.
We really need to see it.
Yeah, we need to see it.
Father told me to keep everyone else out for now.
Ah, okay.
So he's awake.
We just need to ask him a question. We'll be out.
All right.
We'll ask if he wants to see us.
He told me not to let anyone in.
I'll say that we forced you, so you won't get in trouble.
I'm not supposed to, though. He goes and kind of stands in front of the door.
I have to cast a spell on this kid.
Just 1 minute. That's all.
We need just a short amount of time. Just ask him one question.
And then we'll leave you be.
Look, it's
trying to
not that I
help him.
don't want to. It's just that the father said not to let anyone in, and I'm supposed to. I've got this one job, and
Jessica, I think he will make an exception for us, understanding the circumstances. Please, let us in.
Roll for persuasion.
That's the number.
I'm really not supposed to.
I'd like to use chronal shift on that one. Oh, I just rolled the same number.
No way. Really not supposed to.
I think Matt's going to
Jessica?
happen to you.
Move out of the way.
Jessica.
Yes. It's Yeska.
Yeska.
Man, I heard that wrong the
Yeah,
whole
Jessica.
time. That's why he said he moved. I was like, "That's a girl, man."
I'm really
Oh,
not supposed
how about
to.
we just knock and we won't go in and we'll see if he lets us in. Then that's not you letting us
That's
in.
true.
That's just us knocking and seeing if we can come in.
He does not
Deal?
want to be.
I knock.
Oh.
Why don't we just do it?
Knock. Father, it's Annalie, Amadeus, and Rillirn. Can we come in?
Does he know?
You don't hear anything for a second. He's like, see, it
Just
doesn't want to
wait.
be.
Hold on.
The door kind of creaks open.
Can we come in?
He closes it. You hear a chain.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't think he likes you.
Oh yes.
He
Shoot.
sounds nice too.
No, but like you especially.
It's fine.
Yeah. Father, can we please speak with you?
We'll leave.
Don't.
Rillirn can talk to you. We'll.
May I talk with
Annalie
you?
and I will leave.
Yes.
Thank you.
He closes the door.
I'll be quick.
Anyway,
I'll open the door.
You-
and come in.
you
really doesn't.
It's okay. You
Oh yeah, I take her out.
I walk out.
Fourth is right.
No,
Shoot. Sorry, I forgot.
It's a TV show.
Do you like the TV show Bones?
Do not.
You
What
heard of
is
Monk,
it?
it's a little better.
I do like
How are you feeling?
I know not the purpose of this, but you have about 5 seconds before I request that you leave. Be quick. What do you need?
I'm interested in the state of the bones. They're still gone. Do you have any leads on them?
I do not leave now.
You have nothing. Who tends to this place? Who buries the people? Does anybody keep an eye on the bones normally besides you? I'm trying to help you here.
I'm to be Milovac,
Milivoch.
but he's innocent in this. He's
And
just
you
a
know
boy.
this happened.
I've talked to him myself.
And you don't suspect him to potentially lie to you.
Listen, you may talk to him yourself, but I'm telling you, this is a dead end. There is nothing there. These bones are gone, and I have other matters to attend. Please leave.
Thank you for your time.
Crosses the door.
You walk out. We're outside.
Yeah, I'll walk outside the church then.
So, how did it go? Did he look,
He looks well.
That's good.
He is not pleased to see us though. Or at least not to see me.
well, I don't know if
Obviously
he knows
not
anything.
pleased, yes.
Who knows if he remembers anything?
He might remember something. I don't know exactly what, but he's not.
You know, all he knows is he got a drink and then he was out and then he woke up in his bed.
Perhaps he suspects us to have done something to them.
What was
That guy.
Glinfin?
That is
Still,
true.
we're associated with Glinfin.
Yes.
Yes.
true.
So, that's.
What did he say about the bones?
She was very adamant there are no leads. It is this boy Milivoch watches them or tends to them or whatever,
Milovac.
and supposedly he's innocent in this.
What if it's
Well,
him?
I
think we
No.
should at least talk to
What
No,
if it's the
yes.
father?
Father?
He seems interesting right now. What if he did something?
I don't think he'd be asking for help, or did he ask?
Yeah, he asked Glinfin for help. I don't know.
I don't think.
I think it's just he's suspicious of us now.
I
And
see.
is not a fan at the moment.
Okay.
So we at least have something to look for then.
Hmm.
So
I'd say we talk to Milovac.
Yeah. Which is a boy at the church? Do we know him?
I don't know.
Jessica would know.
Jessica probably
Yes.
would. Jessica probably would. Yeah, I'm not going to look into this further though. I seriously have to go.
What time is it in the day?
Yeah, what time?
It's roughly,
Midday,
I'd
probably.
say 9:30.
Oh,
You woke up pretty early. Let's say.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize.
Okay, no, the sun would rise later.
We
It would
should've
be
just
8
said-
o'clock,
Yeah.
10. Let's call it 10.
Oh, that's.
So it's not super late.
How
but
long
it's
will it
been
take
one.
us to get to the tower?
Let's find out. Actually, you have the. You
I
don't
know,
have
we're
the map.
writing it,
I don't
but-
have. Wait.
It's in my closet.
Oh, you got it?
Okay,
Yeah,
because
sorry,
I wrote
hang
the
on.
times, but I don't think I wrote the times to the, maybe I didn't write it to the tower.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep track of that so far as your knowledge, but I'll give you a hint.
It's 6 hours to the-
You remember it took you roughly most of the light of the day.
Most of the lights of the day.
We walked there last time though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on horseback it would be faster.
Oh, it's all disappeared. Never mind.
Dang it. Alright.
Yeah, it all disappeared. But anyway, so all the light of the day, or most of the light of the
Most
day.
of the light of the day.
Okay, well, let's go see if we can get some horses, I guess.
Yep. Let's go get some horses.
Saddle up.
Okay. And you leave, you walk out of the church, cross the city. As you come to the stables, you see that boy scraping mud and dirt from one of the horse's hoofs. He's just working there. He doesn't seem to notice you as you turn that corner.
Excuse us.
Hello again.
He turns his head. looks at you. No! No! Not again!
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! Easy, easy.
We haven't got any horses left! You look and you see like there's 3 horses in the stable.
I think there's 3 right
There's
there.
3 right there.
No,
We need them.
no, you're not allowed. Help!
We're paying. I have
We'll
a
give you
silver.
money.
Okay, I have a silver.
Yeah, we have money.
Look, a horse costs much more than a
But
silver.
we'll
2
bring the
silver.
horses back.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
bargained.
How much is it
bloody hell,
to
you
rent a
will.
horse?
2 silvers.
A gold.
I'm not allowed to do any business.
A gold,
with you.
2 silvers.
You see
On top, come on. A gold
I
and
would
2
be
silvers.
flogged and hanged
2?
for this.
From who?
From my master.
Which is who?
Should we give your master the money now?
Does
or-
this sound good to you?
Yeah.
One horse.
One.
Why?
One? Are you kidding me?
Oh, not all of us can ride on one.
Oh no.
2. We'll take 2.
2.
For 2 gold and 2 silver.
I would. I know.
You can buy another
No.
horse.
I have to live after this. No, just leave. Leave.
Who's your master?
Roberts. He
Roberts?
knows about you. I've told him. You 3
Can we meet
are the
him?
4th one.
No, we do
Yeah.
not want to meet him.
I know you've been stealing horses. I've seen it, and I've heard from other people who've seen it. You've been stealing my horses. Well, Roberts is not going to be happy.
Horses don't just spawn back there when we're done.
Yeah.
I thought that's what happened.
Could we bring? I mean, what if we brought him back some?
Where are the horses that you steal? Are you selling them?
No, of course not.
Well, what happens to them?
Relearn Amadeus. We should
I don't think.
relearn Amadeus.
Roberts, help!
We can bring back some horses.
Yes. And
Yeah.
what if we
We
bring
will
some back?
bring horses back for you.
Bring them back first.
Well, this is the deal. We'll bring you back some if you give us 3.
And we'll
That
give you
is a
and we'll
terrible
give you the
deal.
gold.
Who doesn't bring back horses?
And we'll give you the gold.
That's
How do you know it was us?
I watched it with my own bloody eyes.
He was there.
Roberts,
Anyway.
Hey,
People see
Roberts.
You hear him calling, and after a moment you see, shut up with that racket! He goes, what do you want?
The horse thieves, they're back.
Oh, there is no. He goes and you see him like pick something up from behind the door.
Get out.
Comes
Let's
up.
Nah, I got this.
He's got a heavy club.
I got it.
All right, it's time for you 3 to leave.
We are here to buy some horses, and we're gonna bring you some back.
Oh, great. The price just went up. 5 gold each, that'd be.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah, then get out. He goes and pounds the club into his hand as he starts walking up towards you, puts it up over his shoulder.
I walk right back up to him.
Believe me.
I'm gonna get in
that's
his
a-
face.
That's
Okay.
a cute club you got there.
Yeah, roll for intimidation.
Yes. It's my high one.
Alright. It goes south.
Come on.
Good girl.
Well,
Not the worst, not the worst.
intimidation.
Nice.
Not great.
Intimidation. So it would be 14.
14?
Oh.
Yeah, no, with that, he pushes right up against you. He's kind of a more portly man a little bit, but you can tell he's strong.
I'd like
So
to
he walks
cast
right up.
hideous laughter on him.
No, what's something where?
Okay, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What?
It has to be 15.
That is a 2.
Most excellent. Alright.
Oh, great.
That's how we start.
No,
Okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do. I'd rather chop him, man.
You see him like in your face,
Yeah, now we just take the horses.
big burly beard, napped.
creepy.
He goes and at what seems like a chuckle at your attempt to intimidate him, he begins to reel back his chest. He begins to just croak as he steps back, grabbing at the wall. The boy, Robert.
I'd like to cast suggestion
Robert?
on the boy now.
No, don't make him a part of this.
Okay,
Steal the horses
you
now.
have to keep concentration
No,
on
I
that.
What's he gonna do to us?
Oh,
You have to use your action each turn.
I
to
do,
keep
yes.
concentration.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right, never
We
mind.
don't need to do anything to the boy. He can't stop us.
Yeah, he can stop us. We're taking the horses and we'll bring some back.
You
We
are
need to
not
bring some back.
stealing these
No.
horses! He goes and
I'm going
pulls
to
the club
make
from
him
Roberts.
say that
It's
it's
kind of
okay for
heavy
us to
for him.
Oh
when
my
he pulls it
goodness.
up to you.
Yeah.
You think he's
It's
probably
probably-
around 14
I
years old.
can't.
So like,
That's
leave now!
Yeah, yeah.
Leave!
Okay, we're gonna take the horses back.
Leave! He goes and swings at you.
I grab it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
does 12 hit?
No.
That is my armor class as well.
Okay, so no.
Your armor class is 12?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mine's higher.
I know, I have a weak
It's not.
armor class.
What?
Mine's
That's a little low.
Mine's
I know.
10.
I think I rolled really bad.
Yours is 10?
I
Oh,
have
they don't
no
have
armor.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he swings at you and you kind of just step aside and
Can I just push slightly, like, I just want to shove him down.
Yeah, I'll push him down.
I don't want to be like,
okay, yeah,
"Hey, man."
roll strength.
I don't want to be zooming. It's gonna be a 15.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, get the
You
horses.
shove him over with the weight, how he swung that club. He kind of goes face forward onto his knees and pushes into the dirt and mud. No! Guards! Guards, help! He goes and stands up, skidding through the mud, and he begins to
Cast
kind of
something
run
on
off
him.
towards the guardhouse.
How far away is he?
30 feet.
Oh, dude.
I'd like
I
to-
thought I said something else.
Oh shoot. I'll cast Charm Person on him. So that's another Wisdom saving throw.
Of what?
15.
Okay, he fails it. Okay, how does that work for him?
So if it fails save, it's charmed by you until a spell ends, until your companions do anything harmful to it. It regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
What if you've already dealt it damage? If you're in combat with it? Does that change anything?
Does so with advantage if
He has advantage?
yeah, he does have advantage actually.
Yeah, so 16.
Oh yeah. So it fails then.
Okay, he continues to run down that street. As you cast that on him, you hear the laughing stop. The other man gets up.
We should go.
Yes.
He walks over to you. He's storming towards you.
I'm booking towards the horse.
Okay, you start running towards the horse. They're all tied up.
That's okay. I'm actually. Oh.
Okay, you go over towards that horse. He
I-
grabs you by the back of your collar, and he's
I-
gonna
They
try
could
and
have
throw
brought
you.
the horses from probably Lady
Ooh.
Buckner.
He tries to grab you and pull you off, and
We
you're able to
should
kind of
go.
pull yourself away from him and turn around. He's gonna go and he's gonna try and hit you.
We
in
don't
the
know.
face.
He's so big now, we can't do
15.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point.
At this point, it doesn't matter. It's too late. We can't think about that right now.
Oh, come on.
4 damage. So he sucker punches you in the nose. You kind of go back. Oh, and you
Hey
wheel
now!
into the stables, grabbing hold of the stable and in between the horse. The horse kind of and it kind of
I
rides against you.
Can I come up behind him and smack him in the head with the
I was
quarter
just gonna
staff?
send my raven at him real quick.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head with the quarter staff.
Okay,
So
roll
you can
for it.
also do that.
Okay, I'm gonna send Stefan at him.
Oh, bingo!
That is 17.
That is
Okay.
19.
19? Okay. Yeah, you whack him in the head. How much damage left?
1d6. 1.
Good.
1? Yeah, you hit him in the head in his thick skull. You hear it kind of so he turns around. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 17.
17? Okay, yeah, so that definitely hits. What do you do? What does Stefan do? What's his
D6
attack?
Oh no, it's
No,
1d1
it's just
plus.
plus 3 now.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's actually
4
4
damage.
damage. Okay, yeah. Stefan goes and latches onto his face and begins to scratch. He's like, "Ah!" He goes and kind of throws the bird aside. He moves out of the way. Seeing the 3 of you, he staggers back and he begins to run over towards the guards at the guardhouse.
I'm
Let's
getting
get these
out.
horses
Let's get over. Let's go.
Where do you go?
I'm getting out of there.
Yeah, we're gonna come.
I
You
didn't
ran?
want to steal the horses, yeah. I want to talk to Lady Buckner. That's where I'm going. I'm getting out.
I'm untying a horse.
I'm untying a horse.
Okay,
I'm
animal handling, both of you. What are you doing?
not. I'm
Okay,
just going
you
out. I
Okay.
got out,
I'm
yep.
gonna go.
Yeah, roll for stealth.
I'm not doing that. I'm going.
You guys are like, these poor people in this town. Also, you
Exactly.
guys-
Also stealing.
7.
You got a what?
That's 8.
You got a 7.
13.
I'm not trying, I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
13, okay. Sorry, what was
Oh,
yours again? 8, okay. Yeah, you're having trouble kind of getting on that horse. It's riled up since the combat that just occurred behind it. It's kind of bucking. As you're untying it and slowly you begin to pull it out of the stable. You're able to get yours untied rather quickly as you pull its lead out. It's not saddled up or anything, but as you pull that horse out into this side road here, you then see a pair of guards come running down the street. Behind them is the boy and Roberts. So they're kind of coming out.
How far away are they in relation to us?
They are about, let's say, 50 feet.
I'd like to cast. Oh no, will that be helpful?
Is the kid still there?
Yeah, he's.
He ran and
He's
got
with
the
the
guards.
guards.
Yeah, so they're
So
coming
he's
back,
with
the
the
4 of them. Yeah.
to me. Or unless he already flew back after they got it.
Yes, he did.
So I want to have my raven fly off and tell Stefan to mimic Lady Voctor's voice
Okay.
and call the guards in a different direction.
Okay. You hear a guards, guards off in the distance. Yeah. One of them kind of turns his head, kind of confused, but continues coming at you. The other one doesn't even act like he heard anything and just continues. They move towards you. We will say.
You order Domino's?
Yeah.
These are the stables here. You had slipped off in between some houses on this side of the street.
I'm just gonna be like cross-armed, like, no.
What did you just do?
I
I try to
This
mimic
is
crying Lady
ridiculous.
Voctor's voice.
What?
Calling the guards in a different direction. Not working.
How many guards do we have on us?
2?
Oh, we have 2 guards, Roberts, and the boy.
So,
Maybe we should heal.
so
I think that's a bad idea.
These will be the
What is
voices.
that? I'm not gonna.
I'm thinking we could just heal.
You can cast fog. Disorient them.
You're kind
Let's do that.
of between some houses over here.
I'd like to cast fog cloud right here.
I can also have fun.
So I'm gonna cast it here. Jordan's gonna cast it here.
As they run towards you, like, boy there, stop what you're doing! As they kind of run forward and the fog begins to swirl and roll in through these buildings and over the palisades over here. It rolls in and begins to obscure the entire street. Yeah, you can't see them, they can't see you.
Quickly, let's get on it and go.
Animal handling.
Come on, baby. Give me a bit of roll. I will take a 13.
Oh, bingo! That's a 20. Unnatural.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
That's good.
I think I started like that.
Sorry, that was on me.
Let's see if this will stay on here. You are able to get on the horse. Bareback, it's kind of rough.
I see.
If you get on as well.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. You do that, but as you do, you begin to see shapes and shadows coming through the fog.
Go that way. I don't care. Let's
This
go.
one comes out, kind of
Wait,
looks
is
around.
this the gate?
Get down from that horse thief! He goes and grabs the reins of your horse and begins to kind of pull it over his head. We will go him. If you want to do anything, you can go, and then we'll go you two and the other guard. So, 2 guards, these guys, then we'll go you 3 this way. All right, you do anything?
How far away am I?
This far, roughly 20 feet.
No. I do not.
Not 30 feet. No? Okay. Amadeus, what do you?
He said he has a hold of the reins.
He does, yeah.
Can I try and grab him back and like throw the horse up? I guess.
Yes, yeah. So it's less reins and more so actually a rope that's kind of tied around its muzzle. Yeah, he pulls at it and you try and pull back. Roll for strength.
9.
Yeah, he's got the leverage on his side as he kind of hangs on it. The horse's head goes down and it starts to buck. Roll for dexterity to stay on.
It's a 9.
So 12.
12. Okay, you're able to kind of cling on. It's not easy as you're not in a saddle. As you start to kind of roll off, you grab onto the mane, keep yourself from falling. That's when you see this man kind of come out of the mist, just barely, half cover. Your turn.
They gave up on
Yeah, they are. Oh shoot. I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on this guy.
Okay, what is your roll?
That is another wisdom. Yes, wisdom.
Okay.
This one does not get an advantage.
Rebecca.
Yeah, you see this iron crown
You know where I am.
above his head.
And then I can just start attacking the red guy.
That's exactly what you do.
He does that on his turn, yes.
Yes, on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
turn.
yeah. These two are gonna start coming in.
Can I also move over here for my movement then?
Uh,
Kind of walk away.
Well, yeah, we'll say yes.
Okay.
You're on the horse though.
Yeah.
Okay. As it's his turn, he drops the reins and kind of turns on this other guy and goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He goes and swings at him.
That's a 14.
Yeah, that hits. Swings at him. The man's able to kind of raise his spear, knock it, but not before it things against his leather helmet. It kind of knocks to the side. Oh, what the hell? At that time, you see another pair of shadows behind him. This one comes out. You see it's Roberts as he looks around, sees you, and he kind of comes at you, but he isn't able to make it far. Annalie.
He hasn't come close to me yet. And when he does pass me, I do want to come out with my spear, but use the stick part and slam him.
Okay. Like trying to a trip attack, maybe?
Trip attack?
You have that.
No, the
I
stomach.
do?
I forgot. I did an extra attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does damage
Sneaking
when it
attack
lands.
to another creature within 5 feet.
You had 2 tries.
You have a trip? Yeah, well,
I
I didn't
don't.
try and tell
I
you
had
that,
spear,
so-
disarming attack,
Well, yeah,
daily,
sure.
attack,
My
then it's
goal
sweeping
is not
attack.
to
I don't have
hurt.
a trip.
Okay, I thought you did.
I did.
No,
Me
I just
too.
have
I'm not
spear.
very
So
good.
actually that
Having
would work.
that
So
hurt.
anyway, I just want to continue.
Yeah,
And take my spear.
Okay, yeah, you try to play. You could still
But
try
let me
to
pass.
if you want to.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt the guy.
Yeah,
I just
got
want to trick the guy.
Okay, so that's your
It's okay.
you reading in action. What
That's
are you
ready.
doing?
I'm gonna start going this way towards Rillirn.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you're able to kind of pull on the horse's mane, you kick it, and it man, as it kind of moves forward. Oh man, you're sliding all over the place. Right there.
Just gotta get some Velcro.
Yeah, hold up. Is this any better?
There you go.
Yeah, boats.
There you go.
There's a weird looking horse. They turned upside down. Yeah, you're able to kind of pull over towards your lane. Just kind of here, or are you wanting to get on the other side of him?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you're able to get over there.
Oh, actually, yeah, she's right. I would rather be on that side.
Wait, what?
I want to be on the right side.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Towards this alleyway where she's in?
Yes.
Okay. At that, Rillirn, your turn.
Nice. Let's see. What do I do?
Also keep track of your spell slots.
I am.
I've lost one.
Got 2 first, 2 second, 1 third. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind and point it directly at Roberts.
Okay. So Amadeus is now in between you. You're going to kind of.
Can I like back up a little bit?
Yeah, you can pull on the horse and it just barely backs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'd like to just Gust of Wind right at it.
Does that roll to hit? What does that happen?
Yeah, he must succeed on a strength saving throw and be pushed 15 feet back. Yeah.
Ooh.
One?
Yeah,
He gets
natural
pushed
one.
30.
Yeah.
He's completely focused on you, and he goes. He's knocked off his feet. He kind of reels back, hits that wall, and lands on the ground there, prone. He's pushed back kind of into the edge of the mist. You see him just kind of evaporate, just into that gossamer mist.
I'm also going to stop the Gust of Wind as well as soon as that's done. Because it's a concentration spell.
Gotcha. At that point, this guy is going to attack his friend. Yeah, he hits.
Dude!
Was it? Oh,
Boing! Yeah, he hits, and this time it goes. He hits him hard. He lashes the spear around. It cuts him, and you see him just back up. He disappears into that mist.
oh, they're taking care of it. Alright.
At that point,
Would
the
I-
boy
would
kind
I
of comes
see
out.
that?
Yeah, you see that, and you think
Poor kid.
Poor kid.
you see that, and you think it might have been a fatal blow. She kind of grabs at his neck. The boy comes out. No!
And then,
As he looks at you,
we're traumatized. He's
At
bad.
this, I flick him a coin.
Did you do that?
Yes. I flick him a coin.
Yeah, alright,
Roll.
give it a silver.
Roll dexterity.
Oh, come on, this is
Or
so
slide of
cool.
hand or acrobatics, whatever you want.
Come on, roll your highest.
No, I do not chrono shift that. That's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
What is it?
It's
It's
a 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you flick that coin, it goes ding! It kind of spins towards him and it lands at his feet. He looks down at it. Oh!
And then
As he, yeah, you guys.
I'm jumping. Amadeus did that on purpose. I'm jumping on the back of his horse.
And then we ride.
Yes, coolest scene.
Dude, we may have caused some terror there, but it was cool
That's
as
the
heck.
kid's fault, dude.
It
They
really
shove him
was.
down and he gets all mad.
You know, this could have been easily avoidable if we hadn't
Yes.
started this campaign off stealing horses from this
We
place.
could have asked Lady Buckcher.
This kid was more reasonable.
Just let us take the horses. We're gonna bring some back. Oh, there's still
Alright.
more.
Nope.
It's
There's
a chase
not.
scene.
Yeah.
You leave.
No, just
The horses sliding in between the houses, your legs kind of knock up against one of the houses in the alleyway. Stucco is knocked from one of the buildings. You kind of pull out into another street and pull at the mane. Yeah! The horse takes off running down the street.
Sweet.
Oh shoot, what buttons do I hit?
Hey, go! Yeah, you take off down that street there, down out into the main alley, and then into that main road that leads east to west. You're racing through town. You find yourself passing shops, passing the Blue Water Inn. As you come there to that fork in the road, leads north, it leads west. You pass down
we go
all the
west.
way through past the
The
church.
gate should be open because it's
Well, yeah,
daytime,
it's
so we should be okay.
Yeah, you see it there. The gate actually is open, but that's only because he's offering someone as they pass through.
You guys go.
We go. We
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Go.
What am
You
I?
kind of pass.
Sorry, maybe next time.
You get one.
Alright,
Maybe
wait,
next
I
time.
can flip him a silver.
No, because they better luck next time.
It's not worth
I
it.
whack him with a copper.
Yeah.
No.
Take this.
Yeah, as you pass out into the unknown Spallage Road.
Perfect. Well,
That couldn't have gone better.
I don't respond.
Always like a little fun.
Oh yes.
That was quite interesting.
As you're riding, in just the heat of the moment, your heart is pounding, racing, but not yours. It's not your heart. It's Amadeus.
Oh god.
You feel his heart pounding as if it were your own. As you go and you're listening, your arms wrapped around his waist as you are able to just hear his heartbeat pounding, the blood rushing. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
Yeah, plus what, 5?
4.
Yeah.
So 19.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's not what you want. I don't
You are heavily inclined.
Yeah, it's the lower one that you want.
Yeah.
A Constitution.
So she's gonna bite him then, essentially.
No,
Right.
then he hasn't gotten there yet.
She,
Okay.
her face, she presses it up against like his back there, and she can just hear the blood rushing as you drain everything else out around you. You feel this animalistic need, this urge to drink blood. You feel that horse beneath you.
I jump off.
You jump off. Okay, the
Yep.
horse is still riding full speed, and you throw yourself from that horse.
Yep.
You land on the ground and just roll.
I just stopped the horse.
Yeah, me too.
You feel that, and you hear it, and she kind of, like an animal, You feel yourself, your bones, as you jump up onto your arms and legs, all fours, as you kind of find yourself scrounging about like some sort of wild cat. As you look up towards that horse, as it's breathing hard and kind of, it's scared of
Can I
you.
close
as
my
you
eyes?
Yeah. I'm gonna make you roll another Constitution saving.
Roll low!
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm 19.
Yeah. You
That was the worst.
find yourself able to just, for a moment there, you're lucid, but you have this animalistic need, this urge. You need blood. You need it now. You think about that rabbit the other day, and it's just so little. That little thing is just so petty. You want something big, something with lots and lots of blood, something.
Oh, can I close my eyes?
Something, someone. No, you need someone's blood.
Oh my gosh.
Can I get off the horse and sit in towards Rillirn?
Do you know what's, if you guys don't know what's happening?
You see her like writhing
you
on
look
the
kinda
ground,
weird.
her
So
I
eyes
just
closed,
kinda know what's
squinted,
happening.
her muscles contracting.
Would I know what's
Also,
happening?
wait,
You
Like,
definitely
or
think
can
it
I-
has something to do with her condition.
because I've been with her when she was.
Yeah, you've seen
so
her.
I know
Yeah,
exactly.
you've seen this before. That same kind of animalistic. You don't recognize your sister. You recognize
I
that
need to make like
beast
a
that
garlic
lies in
choker. So she goes for the neck. She's biting into garlic.
No, because remember last time I puked up everything and then it was worse.
Yeah, what do you do?
That's
Me?
not.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think
Can I like grab my arms and just squeeze myself? I feel like I would try to do that. Like,
Go ahead and roll for strength.
oh gosh, maybe this one I want low because it's against myself.
Is there any like little animals running around?
Well, yeah, 10.
10? Okay.
I'm just like squeezing
Yeah, you're
myself.
squeezing yourself hard, and you're finding it like you're squeezing the breath out of yourself as you just lay there, your face. Just...
I was like, can I? I'll just stay there. I don't
How
think
long
I
was
can.
the rope on the horse?
It was
Like long
roughly
enough to-
maybe 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that off.
You don't want to tie me up.
Okay, you go to it.
You want
the
to
knife
get
goes to
an
it.
animal.
There is
Yeah,
an
the
animal.
rope comes free as the horse kind of backs up, whinnies, and begins to kind of trail off. It's you get the sense that it's spooked.
Can I try to like
towards you.
run, like
Animal
walk in
handling,
front of
do
it?
it.
Oh.
You need to hold it.
Pretty good roll, right?
7?
At least get off your horse and hold
Yeah,
it.
as you kind of reach for it and grab for it, not another one, and runs past you and kind of hurries down
Yeah,
the road.
I'd like to try and chase
It stays
after
in the
it.
road, but yeah, okay. You kind of wheel your horse around and you chase on after it. You're standing there. You see them kind of leave the horse's hoofs just scraping at the gravel and dirt. You squeeze.
Do I know they're away?
You hear them and feel them leaving that pulsating blood, but as you look up, you feel your cheeks just flush, your mouth suddenly dry. You need.
Can I tell him?
something to
Can I
drink.
speak?
Yeah, you look up and you see him. He's the one thing in front of you, spotlight lit on
I'm gonna
him.
say,
What?
leave. I'm gonna like yell, leave. Go help them, please.
We don't
Just
know
come
if
back.
I'm
this
not
is
gonna
right.
leave. He can take care of it.
No, go help him. I can stay here. Just leave me for. I need you to leave right now.
And what's gonna happen? By the
I'm
way?
just gonna stay here. So please just leave. I'm.
It's red. and
How long do you
pink.
need to stay
Yeah.
here?
That's what
Just go help him get the
No, he's not-
horse.
he can get the horse.
We don't know that. Just leave, Amadeus. I can't
That is
stand you
bad.
being right there. Just
She's
leave.
not wrong with that statement.
What?
I don't know if I can get this one.
Yeah. Go leave.
Dude, this
Yeah.
is
I'll
not
be
good.
fine.
Roll another Constitution.
I guess I'll leave.
Okay, please. Low. Ow.
Oh my god.
Go! We'll
You
run! Run! I'm gonna yell at you.
Yeah.
Run in an
I'm
animalistic
gonna
way.
slowly, because I feel like a rendered session chasing after we did. I know I am
Back
Okay, okay, actually, that's very good.
Okay, this is one thing I
I know
forgot to
that.
mention, and I'll mention it now in the midst of this. You are able to give each other an inspiration point, one per session. We're gonna start this. I forget to give them out. You
Oh,
guys are always
sweet,
doing
we
so
are doing
great.
it. Nice.
Yeah, so if you see someone else that you're like, that was awesome, you can give one person an inspiration point per turn.
What does that
per,
mean?
Per session. That means you get to re-roll a die. So it's just something that
If
you
you have an inspiration point.
Oh,
You can either re-roll a die
I
or
have
you can
one,
add plus
but
5
I don't
to
remember
that
from
roll.
what.
He gave you one last session.
Oh.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can give that out. Or
So
I
you can re-roll
No,
once.
that's one that you
Oh.
get.
Yeah.
You have one to give to one of us. though.
Yes.
But I
So,
can re-roll. No.
In that,
Yeah,
it just
you
made me
have
think
one.
of that because I was like, that's awesome. That,
So we can give one out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yes, I will give you an inspiration.
Because that was pretty
very
smart.
cool. Yeah,
It's
very,
clever.
very in character.
Very
You back away
Yeah.
slowly as you watch her eyes kind of flush, turn red, catching the light of the sun through the clouds. You catch that flash of animal wolf. She turns looking for anything. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay. Yeah, you feeling everything, the rush of the wind. You suddenly hear the flapping of wings. You recognize it, the raven. You turn your head and look up and you see that bird. It's low. I think you could get it if you're fast enough.
Is it Stefan?
You don't care. You don't know.
I'm not going after it.
You don't know and
I
you don't
think
care.
it's that,
What? Because he's on you? I
Well,
don't
he
know.
was-
You are so focused that that's
It could
all you
literally
can
be
think
anything.
about. That
It
food,
could be her.
food.
That's what
If anything else,
I'm worried
it's
about
them.
the raven.
It's them or that, and you choose. You can either jump towards them or you can jump after that.
I'm jumping after the raven. I'm not jumping after Amadeus.
You feel
I'm chasing
that
after
raven.
her, she jumps.
Well, you're back. You don't know if it's, I don't know if it's Stefan. Is it Stefan now?
It
I
doesn't
would.
matter if it's Stefan, it could be any raven. What if it's Irwin?
doesn't matter. That raven's flying. It's out of reach clearly, but you see it kind of going towards the tree line as it goes to perch up there, and you take off running. Your feet just shredding the ground. So you run through that long grass, past some bushes. As you run and you jump up, you find yourself very quickly and easily able to latch onto a tree. You have an ability called spider climb. You are able to just, you're climbing up this tree as if it were
Yeah.
nothing, as you hurriedly rushing at it. Go ahead and roll dexterity.
Dexterity?
Wait,
Zero.
is the raven on the tree?
Yeah, the
Can I shoot
raven's
a-
kind of
should
shooting.
I- Can I shoot an arrow like beside it to scare it off?
Is it a
yeah,
raven? Is it
go
his
ahead.
raven? Do I know? I don't know.
doesn't
you do
matter.
not know.
Oh,
Three.
Yeah.
Ooh, that doesn't
You
work
shoot
either.
towards it. The raven doesn't seem to notice, but as it's kind of looking down, it flies off and just out of reach of you as you swat at it in desperation.
Oh, jeez.
You're there swaying on top of this large pine tree, and the wind of it. You're just desperate need, this hunger. You have to find food. Just begin
Have
to
I gotten the
climb
other horse
down.
or stopped it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Do I see all this happening then?
Yes. Yeah.
I'd like to. I'd like to open this up.
Okay.
And
What
just
is
like,
that?
I'd like to just like take a smell of it. Like, what does it smell like?
It smells like rose petals.
Mm. Would I know anything about it? Because I think Glinfin was.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Oh, I've got +7.
Nice.
Oh.
23.
Natural.
I don't know if you said it.
It is very much based off the color, the look, the smell. It's very much some sort of love potion.
Yeah.
You're not sure. There's love magic is
I'm gonna
amongst
do that right
the most volatile, and there's so many different strains and effects. You're not sure what it does, but it would be called some form of love potion.
That's stupid. I was hoping it was blood.
All right. Can I run into the woods?
Yeah.
I'm in the woods.
No.
I'm not running towards you guys. Not where I'm at.
You see
Stop
her
dropping.
Oh dear God.
fall nearly from this tree, branch to branch, in this great desperation as she hits the floor on all fours like a cat and takes off into that underbrush. Her figure almost elongated and unnatural, human-like manner until she disappears into that underbrush. Yeah, you do anything.
I'm gonna follow and track her.
Okay. You're there with those horses.
What do you want me to do with the horse?
Bring it here and we can take it. I can hop back on it now.
Into the woods?
Or I have to get my sister.
No, yes, I get that.
Or if you want to stay here and I'll go with myself.
No, I was just thinking we could tie them up to a tree because I don't see going into the woods with a horse
That's-
working very well.
That's fine, yeah. Good.
I'll come with you. Okay, so we'll tie him up to a tree and then try to follow after her, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Who's tying them up? Who tied them up?
We both are.
Together.
What do you roll?
Oh my god, you guys.
What is
That is a 14 plus
He did it himself.
16.
Yeah, you think the two of you, as you tie them up kind of together, your hands get in each other's ways, you notice he's a little bit clumsy, but you don't even care as you're tying those horses up. You think it's tied fine, and you take off after her into the bush.
Should you have checked?
Probably.
Yeah, you run kind of rushing as you hear her up ahead. You notice immediately branch is broken. She is not by any means careful as she's just tearing through this underbrush. I want you to go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, I
that
see
is a
nothing.
one.
Yeah.
She becomes blind.
In your, yeah, in your rage, the morning, the light, and everything, the trees as they spin around you, just so desperate. You feel yourself, your nails, you tear them into yourself, just pulling at your skin, at your flesh. Everything is itching on fire as you just kind of sit there, whirling about as the world spins. You hear this. And as you come closer, you see her up ahead, sort of in this clearing, surrounded by trees. She's fallen in between over this log. She sits there kind of whirling, scratching at herself, pulling at her clothes. She's unleashed her bag from her back and has thrown it across. Things go spilling out. She kind of just rides about in the mud and the earth, tearing at moss.
She has to
Is there any tracks on the ground of any animals anywhere?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's a 2 plus.
Yeah.
And that will get you in.
If with everything disturbed, you're not really able to tell.
That's still 7.
You know very much that these woods almost seem barren of life.
Barren of light.
That's pretty unfortunate.
You know the wolves are there's a lot of wolves here, and they must have hunted most things.
The only thing we could do then is
Do a wolf call.
yes, we could
That
do
would
that.
also alert.
I don't want a ton. Yes. The only thing I see working right now is
I have an idea.
yes, please share.
Stephanie can mimic a wolf and fly.
How will that help the situation? She's just going to chase off further.
And maybe she'll find a wolf.
I don't think we should bet on that though.
We could give her one of the horses.
Roll again, Constitution. Disadvantage.
Yes. Wait, what was that?
6.
Yay.
Roll again.
5!
We could
Thank
do a
God.
horseshoe, or we could.
I don't know
Everything
what I think it
becomes still as you sit there. You don't feel anything. You look down at your hands,
That's why there's 2 of us to watch it.
in this kind of hazy blur. It's nearly as if you're drunk.
It's not a good idea. There's no good idea.
You breathe in, and you can just you smell the scent of life,
And the
of
wolf
lives.
is walking slower than.
I am fully aware of that.
No animal
Maybe we can find a wolf.
do this. The blood's sweet,
The stables are not going
iron. You feel yourself stand to your feet. You turn and peer
Let's do it then. That probably is the better option.
through the underbrush, over a log, a fallen tree. Go ahead and roll for stealth.
Can I describe that?
Oh, we were going to.
17 and
Oh,
whatever.
God.
Big ass. As the two of you are talking, you suddenly become aware that you've lost track of her.
Where'd she go?
I wasn't paying attention. We were talking. I lost her.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to where we saw her and see if I.
Maybe we should stay back here though.
We have to know where she went.
What if she sneaks up on us though? What if she's in the brush and we just don't see her?
I'll stick some garlic in her mouth.
Does that work?
Yes. Had experience. I don't think I told you. But
You did not.
yeah, this isn't the first time she's been like this.
Of course not.
She attacked me,
No.
stuck some garlic in her mouth. It made her worse. It got her.
I
off
would
me.
hold on to that immediately. Then we have no idea where she is.
Yes.
She's not in a good state.
I'm gonna have garlic in my hand.
I also grab a clove
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
hand
Like that, I got garlic.
because I have like 4 pounds on.
Okay,
So you go sifting through your backpack.
Yeah, and I grab just one clove.
As you go,
Okay, good.
the two of you are talking. You don't see her. You've turned your back on where she was in the underbrush, but you're wreathed in these garlic
My
clothes.
character is with him, not me.
You, seeing what he's wearing, you reach down into your bag, and at that moment, springing from the tree,
Are you kidding me?
in a flash of a shadow, you see your sister jump. You barely recognize her. She's some sort of beast, a wolf maybe, as this animal howls.
Is she able to? Did she hit me?
Yes.
I'd like to cast shield on myself then.
As a reaction.
Reaction.
Okay, she has surprise on you because you were unaware and she was in.
So I can't cast that then.
I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay.
Wait, do I see her jump down, don't I?
Huh?
I saw her jump down, don't I?
You see it, but it's in such a fast pace, and it surprised you as well because you didn't know that she was coming from that direction. You grab him, roll grapple.
Grapple?
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Oh, please
no.
let it be. I'm trying to
Roll
let it be.
one.
Ah!
You have to roll a 20.
15. Chronal shift. Reroll that.
Oh.
Oh
my god!
A 19 again.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to
Bro,
roll
this is the
high.
second time you
Zero.
did chronal shift they rolled the same thing.
It's the same number.
You feel her
What's the point?
unnaturally strong as she grabs your jaw, pulls you back, and you feel her fangs deep into your neck. Her whole mouth just wrapped around the meat of your neck. You feel every tooth as it squeezes,
Can I go
blood pools and pours, and you feel it gush into your mouth. A burst of euphoria as you just squeeze him tighter and tighter. In that, you feel your eyes roll up to the back of your head. Your face is drained of blood. You go white. You see this, and
Can I
she's
do anything?
latched onto him. She is actually underneath him, grappling from behind, and she's kind of tackled him with a big roll, and she's holding up, and her teeth sunk into his flesh. What do you do?
Can I?
Oh, actually, sorry. I
I
want
use
you to
garlic.
roll for your bite attack.
My bite attack?
Yeah, so that is.
Oh,
what
it's
was
an
that?
attack 1d4.
So if we
No!
could just get her
1d4
F
plus
that.
5?
No.
Plus 4. Plus 4.
So I didn't
Screw
increase
that.
it. I've increased it by 5
Bro.
on level 5. It just
Um,
is plus
That's
4
not how it
spells.
works.
How does it work?
what is the plus 4? Is that
I don't like
Constitution?
that.
I think it's not.
That's
Yeah.
not how
You're
the
good.
how the
How's it work?
vampire
Yes.
comes up.
Okay.
Oh wait, but 5 damage.
Yeah.
Because
What?
it has 5, but at least I got 1.
Holy crap!
Or 4. Oh yes, it's 5.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah, you
God.
feel the life kind of draining from you as she just.
Can I like grab her head and see if I can do that thing that I did at the winery?
Age me?
Okay.
Kill my sister, did?
I don't.
When you
it
react,
doesn't-
you would react first.
Yes, actually, he's gonna go, and then
Okay,
I'll let you try
that's fine.
that.
You're like, wait, maybe I'll take the side. Yeah.
Is there like her mouth's latched on, right?
Yeah.
Is there any room to like fit some garlic in there?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna tear some garlic cloves and shove it up her nose.
Oh.
Okay.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and roll a strength check with that.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
So
I
I
have
do
no
too.
shit, so this is on you. That's solid.
16?
7.
F me, man. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. She's able to kind of twist her head and pull away from you.
Oh my
You
God.
feel your neck kind of creak at an awkward angle. You feel a pop almost as you're rolled awkwardly over. She's trying to escape this. You feel him just pop underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is there anything I can do?
No.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I
Roll.
I gotta
Try
get
something
strength check.
else. Crown of Madness or something.
I can't cast anything.
Talk to me.
Get off.
Get it off. What do you do?
Yeah, good one. Dude, offer the horse.
Oh, No, suggestion is just verbal.
3, 2.
I'd like to cast suggestion on you.
Okay, cast it.
I do.
Okay,
You have to fail a wisdom saving throw.
So,
Okay.
so what do I roll?
You
Wisdom,
roll that
just
and
a-
then.
a
Great, it's a
D20.
negative. It's a negative.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
5.
good because I have a 15.
Okay.
Perfect. 5. Yes.
Yeah, she, okay, what do you say? So you,
Quit biting me. Get off me.
okay. In that, you have a moment of
Bite
hesitation
on the dick.
as you slowly begin to pull away. You stop draining him of life, but your mouth is still kind of latched on. It's loosened though. You feel her bite loosen on you.
Can I also push her off? Or
Yes, you can roll. You can roll again for strength.
Yeah, what
Me?
she got?
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Ooh.
Oh, I can
Now's your
actually. I can
chance.
actually beat
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Screw this up.
Because it's 7.
Oh, that's a 9.
Okay,
7.
yeah. You're able to
Perfect.
kind of weasel your way,
Oh
pull
my
yourself
gosh,
down and out of
finally.
her grasp. She's still kind of under you, like latched on, but her grip is slipping as you're able to kind of push off of her and lean up. You start to kind of roll to the side.
Finally.
Did she get like a lot of blood?
Yes, it's kind of smeared down her face, down his neck, and
So she's more back to normal now?
not quite yet. She's still kind of very much in this rage.
Almost.
What do you do? It is currently your
Rip her
turn.
arm open and have her take my blood.
No, she
already
already
got
got some.
She hasn't gotten enough. Clearly.
Knock her out or something. She has 60 health. Just knock her out. Done for a little
I
bit.
still have the rope
the rope.
that I took from the horse. I'm gonna try tying
That's
her
not
up. What do you mean it's not gonna work?
Go for it. I don't think
That
that'll
work. You think knocking her ass is better?
Okay,
That's
5,
not-
4,
Go
3.
do it.
I'm gonna tie her up.
Okay, roll. You're going to kind of jump on her and roll for strength. You're going
This
against.
is what I was worried about.
Yes.
I want you to go first.
Same.
Perfect. You have a chance. 11.
Oh yeah, baby!
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah! Yeah, you grab her, and you're able to kind of wrap this rope around her neck and kind of pull her back as you start to lash. She's kind of pulling at it in desperation. You grab onto her and just, you're able to basically force her to the ground and hog tie her like you would an animal. And your knee in her back. You so
I can't believe that.
swiftly, and she's kind of writhing about for a bit until slowly she begins to calm. And you sit there finally for a moment. You begin to drift, your vision re-entering, and you're finding yourself laying there face down in moss, in blood. And you look around, peer in your head to the other side, and you see your friend. You're recognizing what happened as he kind of sits there, grabbing at his throat.
Can I also cure his wounds?
Yeah, you push yourself off of her, go over to him, and you lay your hand on him.
How much does that heal?
I believe it's 1d8.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, dude. You could maybe you didn't.
3.
Well, you did not know.
You got something.
Yeah, you feel yourself draining away. The energy has left your muscles. You feel exhausted. You will take disadvantage on saving throws. So you kind of sit there. You feel yourself. Your health points have regained, but
Yeah.
as you kind of sit up, you kind of look over and you see her face twisted slowly. She blinks, her eyes no longer black as they return.
I know you're okay.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
I'm sorry.
try and tie you.
I think she's good now.
I'm gonna untie the rope.
I'm sorry, Amadeus.
We have to find a way
Get
to
the horses when you go.
help you with this.
We're gonna have to pack something. Next time we find the shops. We find something. If I see some animals on the way,
Yes, we try to keep a stock for you that way it doesn't get this bad again. Because it can happen at any point in time.
I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do.
It's okay. Just move on.
Do you know any way that could cure me?
Let's go back in time, change it all.
If only.
Let's try to get to the tower as quick as we can. See what we can do.
let's go back to the horses.
Yeah.
You walk through the trees and the underbrush. You see clearly the train wreck that had come through here. You see all the
Would I have
branches.
known that I did
torn.
did I even know I did any of that? You know?
You are regaining memory of it all. It's coming back to you almost in this haze, but you know it was you. It's not quite a dream. It's almost as if it happened a while ago, maybe a week ago. But it's coming back swiftly, all that happened. The image of it all horrifying you as you remember the taste of Rillirn as you're latched onto them.
I did this?
Best not to dwell on it. Yes.
It wasn't the ravens.
What? Why did you say that?
Wouldn't say that. Anyway.
You come through the trees, and eventually you find the road again. As you look about, and there is a single horse tied up. You walk over to it, and you can tell the tracks lead somewhere off the road into the underbrush again.
How far are these?
We need to get the other horse.
You're not sure, but you see where it's gone.
Did they go into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need any help getting the other horse on the day? So
No, this should be easy.
Okay.
I'm gonna track the horse.
trust you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for animal handling. Or, sorry, survival.
I'm gonna grab this real quick.
That's gonna be actually I should have 8.
8? Okay. How long are you willing to be gone?
No more than an hour or 2 hours.
Okay. It takes you all up an hour. You think you might be close, but you haven't caught the horse yet. Are you willing to go further?
Yes.
Okay. After about another half hour, you eventually come to a clearing. And there, grazing in the clearing, is the horse.
Oh gosh.
You're able to take it, and after some time, wander your way back to the road. You see the two of them. What are you doing in the meantime? He's been gone about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would have talked to Rillirn.
Okay.
So.
Well, we're in about 2 hours. We can take a pause. Right there?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
right there.
Keep forgetting.
Oh.